Hello, I'm Lynda Kinkade. Welcome to Connect the World. I'm filling in Atlanta for Becky Anderson, and we are following the World Cup very closely. France versus Croatia. The score right now, 1-1. The French were the first to score in the 18th minute, and we've of course got all the details. Joining us on set is our Don Riddell. Don, take us first through that first goal, which you say was quite controversial by the French.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Amazing scenes here coming out of Croatia, having just equalised literally in the last couple of minutes, Lynda. Croatia made a terrific start to this game. They were doing all the running. They were much more energised at the start, and really the opening goal in 18 minutes came against the run of play, and it was also controversial. Antoine Griezmann winning a free kick in a very dangerous position. He went to ground very easily. It looked as though he was very creative, shall we say. It didn't look as though he was touched as he went to ground, but the referee gave the free kick. Griezmann took it, and it actually went in off the head of the Croatian striker, Mario Mandzukic. So an own goal for the French lead, the first own goal we've ever seen in a World Cup final, and yet another set piece at this tournament. But within just the last couple of minutes, one of Croatia's most dangerous players, Ivan Perisic, has scored a very, very well taken goal. The French team just could not clear the danger in the area. The ball was pinging around, and it fell to Perisic, and he scored a terrific goal. And so game on now, and incredible scenes in these fan zones. Of course, remember Croatia playing in the World Cup final for the very first time, a country of just over 4 million people, one of the smallest countries ever get to the World Cup final. And of course, this for them is a moment of intense national pride. Remember, they've only been a country since the early 1990s. They've never got this far in the World Cup. They did get to the semi-final in France in 1998, by the way, and of course lost to the French. So this for them is unfinished business, and what a day this is going to be for them if they can carry on. They certainly deserve to still be in this game.
Certainly a very exciting game. Just half an hour in, 1-1. I want to go to the fan zones. Oren Libermann is in the Croatian capital of Zagreb, and Melissa Bell is in Paris. Oren, first to you, take us through the reaction when Croatia scored just moments ago.
Well, that reaction is still happening here behind me. I'm going to step out of the way here. We'll zoom in just a moment so you can still see some of that lingering smoke from all the fireworks, all the firecrackers that were set off. But it was a haze of white, red, and blue smoke the moment Croatia scored that goal to equalize. Sure, there was some disappointment, certainly some disappointment when Mandzukic scored the own goal, putting France up 1-0, and there was a moment of silence here. But keep in mind, Croatia has played from behind in every single elimination game, and this one is no different. The fans knew what they were up against. Presumably the team knew what they were up against as well, and it was Perisic who came back just a few minutes later. You can still hear those crowds cheering. It was Perisic who came back just a few minutes later to equalize. This is a team that has shown that determination and grit throughout, and one more time here. Certainly there's a lot of this World Cup final here to go, but you can hear the excitement in this crowd. You can feel the excitement here as they set off more fireworks and more firecrackers. They're fired up for the rest of this game. They're watching, they're into it. So is this whole country. It's not just here in Zagreb. I have no doubt, and I have friends throughout the country and other places, that there are celebrations throughout now as this game continues here.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I want to go to Melissa. Firstly, France, of course, scoring in the first 18 minutes of this game. Take us through that reaction and how they're feeling now that Croatia has equalized them.
Oh, well, clearly when that own goal was scored by Croatia, huge excitement here in the fan zone. They couldn't quite believe that early on they found themselves 1-0 up, and now you couldn't quite hear a pin drop out there, but it's gone an awful lot quieter since Croatia equalized 1-1. This is an extremely nervous crowd now because they're looking up at that big screen and they're seeing the Croatian side look extremely strong. I'm joined by one fan, Benjamin, who's one of the 100,000 people who've come here to the fan zone to watch this. Tell us a little bit about what this means for France.
This means a lot. I mean, we're all here. I haven't seen this kind of crowd since I can't remember when, and I think that everyone is feeling like me right now, overjoyed, overexcited, and our hearts and brains are just gonna explode before the end. We just wanted to come back home so badly, so we need it.
So If France fails to score again, or if it loses, tell us a little bit about the sense of disappointment that'll be felt by France.
I mean, what we care about is just to win. We don't want to think about losing. We just hope so bad that we will win soon and mark at least 3 other goals to be just relaxed before the end.
Benjamin, thank you so much. You can hear there, Lynda, there is so much tension here, so much excitement, so much riding on this. The whole of France is watching this young team that has done so exceptionally well, and they really want them to win. Apparently, France is managing to come back and to score again. So clearly these fans are watching very carefully. But again, Lynda, so much tension here in the air as France watches its side and prays that for the first time in 20 years, the World Cup will be brought back to Paris.
We will see. It's certainly an exciting first 30 minutes. Melissa Bell, thanks so much. I want to go back to Oren. Talk to us about Croatia's star player, Croatia's captain, who has a rather complex story.